great to have you with us from Milan Puskar Stadium in Morgantown. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. It's the Houston Cougars and the West Virginia Mountaineers. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. We are keeping an eye on the weather in this when Holly Rowe has the latest.
This is a bright and beautiful day, but I can tell you the temperature is chilly. Not always used to these kind of temperatures here. They are ready to have some heaters on the sideline. I see players trying to warm their hands. Particularly important for the wide receivers. They do have gloves on, and the quarterbacks trying to keep their hands warm. We'll see how it impacts the passing game here today. Back to you guys.
Keep that super Doppler cranked up there, Holly. We'll look forward to it. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. So West Virginia's offense will start this game off with the football. Cam Cook, and everything in this attack runs through him.
And you gotta love this guy's speed. And to me, David, that's the one thing that really separates him from most other running backs in college football. There are so many guys at this level that can make you miss, and they can get in the second level, they can run through tackles, catch the ball, block, all that stuff. This guy, though, has home run breakaway speed. If he gets past your second level, he's out.
And you see defenses take angles on him, and he just outruns them. Like, he's just got that extra gear that's different, that scares you. You can tell people are trying to play so fast to try to catch up. So, number one job for this defense, man, try to make him play in a phone booth, right? Like, don't let him get out in space and get matchups like on a linebacker. Not a good matchup from you. You will lose that.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. Michael Hawkins. Pocket breaking down. At the 40, there he goes. He slides and gets the first down. What a weapon to have a guy who can move the chains for you by any means necessary.
Nice job. Nice way to end that play for the QB. He does a really good job scrambling, getting the first down, and getting down. Because defensively, I'm trying to get a lick. Anytime I can hit the quarterback, that is a win.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
They'll run the screen. And that is a nifty bit of navigation to get through that traffic and get the first down. The Mountaineers go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Caught in the backfield, it's Crockett. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. High the chains now on 2nd and long. Again, it's Hawkins. Finds a spot in the middle. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. From the gun on 3rd down, Hawkins. He's going to take off. On the nasty move, and now he's got room. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Cook. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. He's got it again. Headed to the end zone. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave a little bit of everything on that one. And the Mountaineers will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Quarterback on the keeper. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
And this defense sold out for the run. I love it. Physical, downhill, second and goal. Nice job getting the stop, forcing the third down.
Third and goal, where the fire purifies and separates contenders and pretenders. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up fourth down.
And how about a decision time right off the jump? Fourth down. Do I want to go for it? First drive. Palmer, what you going to do?
I'm taking the points right here. It's early in the game. You're trying to pay off.
That's one time down.
They got him. The pressure got home, and the defense makes sure this drive comes up empty.
And I think that's going to be a frustrating drive for this offense, man. You move the ball on your first possession right down the field, and you choose to be aggressive, and you choose to go for the touchdown. But now you get nothing out of this possession. The defense gets the stop. They get some momentum going in their favor.
The Cougars offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. And our first look at Connor Wigman. What a rough game he had in that loss last time out, throwing 3 interceptions. Poor starting field position here for this offense. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. It's Wegman. Pressure coming. Almost had the completion. Just missed it.
And the defense catches a break on that one. And this guy's not a superstar, but he's pretty dang reliable. And we talked to them about this guy. Like, he's kind of the security blanket for the quarterback. And him to drop that football doesn't happen often. You take those lucky things when you can get them.
What a great job by the defense, forcing a 3 and out. Beautiful job in coverage there. This is going to set up a punt and get them the football back in great.
Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. And the Cougars come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Running inside, it's Hughes. Not much there, picks up a couple to the 22. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking to fire. With the catch, it's Young. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. The Cougars have this offense rolling. On the ground, it's Hughes.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
Second down, he'll throw it. The quick out. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. Both sides trying to find a little rhythm and efficiency and move the ball some here as we start the second quarter. They'll keep it on the ground. Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a first down. The Cougars kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. The run inside. It's Hughes. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Back to throw, it's Wegman. Firing to the right, complete. Finds a crease at the 20. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
25 on the play. And that's good enough for first down.
And the Cougars, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Run in the red zone. It's Hughes. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Houston. The first score of the game for the man who leads the nation in rushing touchdowns. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. Can these guys just score from anywhere out there? After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and go get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. West Virginia has it in the offense ready to go to work. That fourth down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on fourth down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. The defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before, so you got to come back out here and take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute with some points on the board.
This quarterback part of their running game. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. The Mountaineers line up to punt it away. Oh, that punt has been cleared for takeoff. Look at it go. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. The Cougars offense takes the field to start this drive. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hughes.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. They'll go right back to the run.
Oh, my God.
And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Lining up from the 34 on first down. Gonna run it. It's Hughes. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
Here comes the heat.
Oh!
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. To the air. It's Wegman. Got it. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
Right, second quarter, getting closer to the half. Offense is still having a lot of success stringing some first downs together. Defense is going to need to figure something out before they get to halftime.
To the air on first down.
Ooh.
Makes the grab. It's Hughes. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Houston coming to the line with a new set of downs. Running inside. It's Hughes. Could be an alley. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
This guy has been hard to bring down on this drive for the defense, and the D's lucky there because it was a DB that saved a touchdown. When he got into the second level, he put the Jets on. There were people in the stadium holding their breath thinking he might break it, but this defense up front, they've got to be able to slow him down a little bit.
That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
And they'll stop him inside the 5, but the defense is backed up in the shadow of its own goalpost. West Virginia uses a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. First and goal now for Houston as they try to get it in. They'll try to get it in with the run. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. The Mountaineers call a timeout. That's their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Got it back on second and goal. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
Well, I think the coaching staff and fans knew that this guy was going to play a big role in this offense this year, but I don't know if anyone expected him to have this kind of season statistically, guys. That's his 20th rushing touchdown on the season.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. West Virginia starts this drive, and the offense looks ready to go. Running out of time here in the first half. They do have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And so you got to locate your best players and get them the football on this drive. You're down in the game. There's obviously a lot of football left, David, but on this drive, in this 2-minute situation, best players got to touch the ball.
And this could get into pressing mode, right? Like you go into the half down a couple of scores, it starts to, the pressure really mounts. Good opportunity to take some of that pressure off, get some momentum, energize this squad going into halftime.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit, man, because they've come into this hostile environment. And they've quieted the crowd down with some of the plays they're making. They've got a nice lead right here, and they're making it hard for this quarterback to go to work.
Oh, my gosh. Thank you.
They run him down as he was trying to buy a little extra time, and the defense wouldn't have it. Now the Cougars are going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. Gives him a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on 4th down. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. He'll field the punt and look for room. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Houston sending the offense back onto the field. First play of the drive comes from the 38. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Makes the catch. It's Walker. He stopped at the 40, but it'll be a first down here late in the half. Houston wants to play fast.
And finally, their big play receiver gets in the stat column with his first catch of the game, and we're here late in the second quarter. You got to give the defense a lot of credit, though. They've done a nice job taking him away and limiting his damage. Let's see if they can keep it up, though, because when this guy gets hot, he's virtually unstoppable.
He's going to run it. Slides, avoids the hit. What a play to convert on 2nd and long. They've got it inside the 30 at the 28. First down. Back to throw, it's Wegman. They're working that left side. Timeout Houston, their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half.
And I tell you what, when you drop back and you know you got that slot work in the middle of the field and you know how fast he is, you just wait for him to come open, throw that strike, and you know he'll take care of the rest. Nice throw, nice catch.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air.
Whoa, what kind of pass is that?
There are 8 seconds left.
Well, they're trying to get the big fella the football in the passing game, but they haven't been able to do that yet. He is a really nice target with his size and his athleticism, but him and the QB, they just don't seem to be on the same page right now.
Just drives it between the uprights. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. And the offense will play it safe, take a knee, and head to halftime. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Guys, week 12, almost 0 margin for error. Just the way we like it here on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We start with a look at Utah, taking on the TCU Horned Frogs.
And the Mountaineers will kick it away to start the second half. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Here comes the Houston offense once again. They open this 3rd quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. The play action fake. Under fire. Lets it fly. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw him out of rhythm. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. Wants to throw. It's Wegman. Snags it over the middle. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Don't even think about sending the special teams out on 4th down and 3. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Turns it on in midfield. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Got his man. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Houston is moving it quickly down the field. The run inside. It's Hughes. They'll make the stop, and he gets 4 on the play. Balls at the 25.
And this is exactly how you want to draw it up if you're an offensive coach. Later in the game, you start to get in the second half, and you got the lead, and you can be the more physical team. It's really hard for somebody to come back. This defense has got to come up with a stop. They got to get more physical right now in this football game, or it's going to get out of hand.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's third best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
He's got 98 yards rushing, and he is a virtual lock to have a 1,200-yard season. Houston has it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or 2.
They moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. The give. Could not find a hole. This defense clogging up everything. It's 3rd and goal.
I think it would be great if this offense leaned on the run game more in the red zone. Leaned on their back, man. Give it to him. Let him do his thing. He hadn't even gotten the end zone yet this season, so love to see him get that opportunity to maybe punch one in here.
Looking for the touchdown on 3rd and goal. Complete. Touchdown Cougars. And the beatdown has ensued. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive.
I think the days of running backs just running downhill are out the window. You better be able to do this. You see the playmaker, slip him out of the backfield, throw him the football. He'll handle the rest, get in the end zone for the touchdown.
On the run from inside his own 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Here comes the Mountaineers offense to take the field and open this possession. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start. Breaks into the open. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Motion from the wide receiver. Caught in the backfield. It's Straka. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. The Mountaineers now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. He'll take it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the 3rd quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
Oh, he didn't get past the marker before starting his slide, and now it's 4th down. And the Mountaineers will punt this one away. They'll look to pin him deep. And the punt hits ground at the 2 and goes into the end zone. He just missed, pinning them right in the shadow of the goalpost. It'll come out to the 20. Dropping back, it's Wegman. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Ball bounced right to him, and he's on the move.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. They're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
After the sack, they have their work cut out for them. Basically, they have to get it to the other side of town. From his end zone, trying to loosen up this D. Slings it downfield. Got a man, it's Young. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain. With this game decided, let's take a look at the projected playoff bracket, and it's getting late. Week 12, and this is how things would stack up if the playoffs started today. wants to throw it again. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
Man, oh man, that defensive end had a great get-off on that play. He exploded out of his three-point stance. He's able to use the swim move and get to the QB.
Back to pass on second down. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. Might be changing the route. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be fourth down.
Well, I tell you, man, this guy's been putting on a show all game long. We've seen his decision-making. We've seen his athleticism. Because of him, they've got this huge lead in the fourth quarter. So why stop throwing it? Just keep it going when the going's good.
Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. Takes the handoff. It's Cook. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. He'll run it again. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a third down and short. They'll move the tight end. On third and short, the run and looking for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Mountaineers have it with a 1st and 10. Finds the tight end. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with the first down at the 31. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Cook. Drives ahead for 3 to the 27-yard line. Line getting set on second down. They give it to him again. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, but whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going.
He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal.
And this offense has not had much to cheer about. There's something right there. Let's see if they can string a couple of plays together. Listen, this game's probably over, but this offense has got to find some kind of a rhythm, something they can hang their hat on so that moving forward, this offense...
And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, West Virginia.
And finally, man, this offense, they have struggled all day. They've been shut out all game. Finally put a drive together, got some points on the board, got some good mojo. Maybe they can take this into next week. I know it's been a bad day, but sometimes these type of things can carry over.
They still have work to do, trailing by 2 possessions here in the fourth. They'll line up for the onside kick.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
It'll be a gain of 6, sets up 2nd and 4. West Virginia uses a timeout. It's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 4. Right back to him on the ground. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. The Mountaineers call a timeout. That's their second. They've got 1 timeout left now. They'll have to choose maybe some room here. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. 3rd and final timeout call by West Virginia. And they'll have to navigate the rest of this game without being able to stop the clock. From the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Going to the run, it's Sanford. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
And that's really nice offensively because you're in the red zone. You do have an opportunity to add to your lead here, but you're staying in bounds. I think the clock right now is the most important thing. How can we keep this thing ticking away? By going down in bounds, you're doing exactly that.
A spectacular one-hand grab.
Man, what great concentration by the big fella. And you see he pulls it in. What a spectacular one-handed grab.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. They have this game in hand right now. We'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Dropping back, it's Wegman. He caught it. They'll make the stop, but that 1st down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out.
I love the play call in this situation. You need 1 first down to ice the game, so you're just throwing to the sticks, trusting your quarterback to make the right read in rhythm. They get it done. They're going to walk out of here with the win, David.
And this used to be a situation where you'd see offenses.
He's trying to get it in.
Oh,
and
my
the defense
God,
had that
what?
well covered, just a short gain there.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Gets it out fast. Touchdown, Cougars! And the punishment has been extended. That one puts them in really good shape to get back on the right track and get another W.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. It has been a rather forgettable day that's finally coming to a close, David.
Yeah, it's been an awful day. I mean, just not functioning well on offense, defense giving up a lot of points. This is a day, Palmer, they'll like to forget.
Yeah, you're going to find out a lot about their character right now. Obviously, not what they hoped this would be, and that's demoralizing for a lot of these kids that have worked really hard in practice all week. But at this point here, you're just trying to prove to your coaching staff that you're not going to quit.
Shoots it to the left. Intercepted for the 11th time this season. Couldn't find much breathing room to return it, but the interception has this offense in business at the 27. Looking to throw, it's Wegman. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. Touchdown, Cougar! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They've now extended that lead, and they're trying to hang on for a Week 12 victory.
Yeah, salt into wound, right? Late in the 4th quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and give me another touchdown.
Houston, 38. West Virginia, 8. Number 91, set to kick it away.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He gets a block. What a great return, and he flips the field to start this drive off, and he just about scored himself. It is so good to have a dangerous return man. They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. They want to run this quarterback. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick.